Hey everyone, Tara Argel here with Mondays Energetically Speaking. Today I'd like to talk about living proactively versus reactively. So, proactively is when you're paying attention to detail, you're keeping up on maintenance, you're kind of planning for the future in a sense. And reactively is just dealing with things as they come up. If get a flat tire, you change it, that kind of thing. And so, how can having one stance or the other affect your life and the way things go? So, living reactively, I see a lot of people doing that when they feel like they don't have enough time to, kick their tires to see if there's enough air and tread on them, where they don't maybe write down a schedule for changing furnace filters, or maybe they don't plan ahead for a bill coming up and they go out and purchase something else, or just kind of living life in the moment and just not paying attention to things that will come up, or things, maintenance type things, that kind of thing. And then living proactively is where you put some thought into things and you plan for things, and you kind of know how long it's been since you've checked your oil in your car, or how long it's been since you've paid attention to the things in your life that need paying attention to. And really, one stance or the other, there's not good, bad, right, or wrong. But I know my preference is to live proactively because I don't like drama. And if you live reactively, you're going to have a lot of drama in your life. And drama is those things that can come up that aren't planned, that can ruin a plan if you do have a plan. Drama can causes undue stress in your life. So, you can be kind of just reacting from one moment to the next, and you never really feel in control of your time, your day, your energy, your mood, all those kind of things. And so what would it take if you are living reactively right now to start changing to living more proactively? Well, here's the deal. If you've always lived in a reactive state, letting life kind of just throw you around, that's going to feel normal to you. And you're going to feel, if you switch to a more proactive life, you're going to have less drama. Things are going to be calmer. And a lot of people that are used to a lot of drama will feel kind of lost. Like, oh my gosh, I don't feel those energy rushes. I don't feel like my time is filled up, and I might struggle with downtime or relaxing time. And so we can become kind of addicted to living reactively and in a state of drama most of the time. So what will that take to be comfortable with living more proactively? You might have to clear your stress response system. That's the part of you that stores all those drama moments when you're trying to keep life together as things happen all over the place and you feel like a canoe in turbulent water. That fills up your stress response tank. So it might take being mindful of, I'm going to have some time on my hands that I get to plan for. What would you like to fill that time with? What would you like to be doing? Would you like to take up a hobby? Would you like to spend more time with your kids? Would you like to be able to read a book or take a nap? Those kinds of things. With the way life has been for the last 2+ years, that has felt a lot to me like a lot of drama for a lot of people. I haven't experienced a lot of drama, but then again, I'm mindful of what I pay attention to. And that's another part of living proactively is I don't watch the news. It's too depressing. It's too much the same thing over and over again. I don't read headlines really much because, I really am not a person that thrives on all the stuff going on in the world. Yes, do we need to know about it? Yes, we do to an extent, but we don't have to, have that coming into our psyche all day long. Checking in once in a while. I really feel like if there's something big I need to know about, everybody's going to be talking about it, so I'll hear about it one way or the other. And that doesn't mean that I don't care. That doesn't mean that I'm not smart about the world. It just means that I choose what to pay attention to. And that helps me live more proactively, because then I can stay in a state of calm and peace. And that gives me the ability to be more connected to my intuition, because that's a big part of what I do with Trailblazing Communications. Is I need to be open to my intuition and things of that nature to be able to help our tribe and do different things. So I really encourage you, if you feel like you're living more reactively and you'd like to change, think about some things that, like one thing you could do a day differently that would help you have more control over what happens in your life. Check your tires. Check the pressure of them. I have the other day I was on the phone talking. I was using my car phone, so I wasn't holding my phone, but I was talking to a friend, and we were talking about different things, and the car next to me's tire literally exploded. It exploded, sounded like a gun went off. I looked over and there was smoke, and the tire was on its rim like instantly, and there was quite a bit of traffic, and this poor truck, which was a service truck for a local business in town, had to navigate, changing lanes and getting off the road. And by the time they got off the road, they were really driving on the rim. I don't know if there was damage to the rim or not, but I thought, could that have been something that could have been avoided? Was that an old tire with, low tread? Was the tire really low? I mean, that's a real life example of a reactive moment. Now, it could have been a nail in a brand new tire. I'm not saying, absolutely that was, due to not maintenance. But the truck looked kind of rickety and looked like it, had done some rough duty. So my guess is that, it was a non-maintenance type of thing. And the thing of it is, if you own a business, you don't want to have to be reacting to accidents and tires blowing up and people being stranded. I mean, somebody had to come and help him. He needed a whole new tire. He couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't finish his job for the day. So that means some person who might have been waiting for him to come and provide a service isn't going to have that happen today. So when we live reactively and have things that come up that are like drama, it doesn't just affect you, it affects everybody in your life. If you're providing a business or a service, it affects your customers or your employees. If you are doing that in your life at home, it's affecting your family in some way or another. So what we do doesn't just affect us. So be mindful about how you're living and how you want to live. If you like living reactively, go for it. I'm not judging you, nor will I ever judge you. But I know that I don't like drama and I don't like things messing up my plans. I mean, that's going to happen even with the best laid plans, but you can have it happen less often. So I'd like you to think about that proactively versus reactively. And if it's a habit and something that you feel, you don't know how to live without, you need to do some clearing and clear that stress response system that leaves you kind of in that hyper high alert mode and kind of needing that drama to kind of feed how you feel inside. So calmer is something that, if you haven't done that, it's going to take some getting used to. Change is not always easy, but change is, if that's changes you want to do, it's always worth it. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope this is meaningful for you, and I'll see you next Monday on Energetically Speaking. Have a great day. Bye-bye.